what's going on? Here is our tournament bracket here to see who is the greatest pro wrestler of all time. Now this is really heavyweight, really. Now as you can see, The Rock is missing from this. I'm trying to put him in here. I just don't know where to put him. You know, I'm gonna find a way to squeeze him in. I like who I have in here. I don't like Hulk Hogan as a performing wrestler. I am tempted to remove him, even though that would be kind of blasphemy to some people. But in my opinion, he would not be on here. But this is not so much my opinion as much as it is just I don't know, stigma or just based on media publications or whatnot. But I'm trying to find where I would squeeze him in. I had the Ultimate Warrior in here instead of Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I got rid of him. I don't personally see Ultimate Warrior as the greatest of all time or anything like that, but you know, I realize I didn't have Stone Cold Steve Austin on here. I feel like I need like 2 more slots. Like if you could do 10, that would be great. I'm thinking to take Sting off. That seems crazy. Can't take Undertaker off. I think I'm gonna take Hogan. Well, this is a really tough decision. Unless I take off somebody and then make whoever wins this tournament face that individual maybe. But anyway, The Rock is not in this. We'll find a way to get him in it. But we're going to start off with this one. We're going to simulate these and then play the final one, okay? That's what we're going to do. You know what? I'm going to take Bret the Hitman Hart out. This isn't necessarily what I want to do, but I feel like I have to put The Rock in here. I feel like it's like obligation. You know. That's the recent Rock, isn't it? It doesn't matter. We're going to put him in there over Bret the Hitman Hart. Now, here we go. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bill Goldberg. Then you have Brock Lesnar versus the 1988 version of Ric Flair. You have the 2002 Undertaker versus The Rock. I guess that's either the current Rock or just a recent one. You have Hulk Hogan versus Sting, which... Anyway, let's get to it. We're going to start off with Hulk Hogan versus Bill Goldberg. Now we're going to start off with this match, but we are actually going to simulate it, and we're going to play only the final match. Now, me personally, I'm going to give you my view on this before I simulate it. I would definitely put Goldberg over. The finish I would use would be something like, it might be a little bit cliche, but I'd have, you know, Goldberg kick out of the stunner, and then, you know, Austin would kick out of at least one jackhammer, but I would have him counter the jackhammer some kind of way once. Anyway, it'd be a pretty decent long match. Goldberg would finish him probably with a second jackhammer after Stone Cold kicks out of one, and I would definitely put Goldberg over. But let's see what the computer says. They put Stone Cold Steve Austin over Bill Goldberg. That is very interesting. I don't dislike that idea. I think it's kind of cool. Wouldn't be my choice. Let's go to Brock Lesnar versus the 1988 Ric Flair. Now, me personally, I would definitely put Lesnar over Goldberg 10 out of 10 times. He's just way stronger, way better athlete. Ric Flair's more of a personality, a flamboyant character. You know, wrist locks, figure fours. That stuff is not going to get you over when it comes to German suplexes and the F5 and just gorilla press slams, overhead belly to bellies. But you know how professional wrestling works. It's not really so much based on all that. It's based on the writers and ideas. Let's see what the computer says. I would put Lesnar over him easily, without question. And they put Ric Flair over the 1988 version of Ric Flair over Lesnar. Wow, interesting. I'm pretty sure a lot of wrestling insiders would agree with that, even though I definitely would not. You know, people like that old school stuff. Now we're going to go to The Rock and The Undertaker. So far, I'm 0 for 2 on my narratives or my beliefs. Okay, here we go. I should do another video like this on NBA 2k or something with all-time teams or something like that. That would be a really cool thing to do. But anyway, here we go. This is a, you know, I got this in here, but they've faced a few times in WWE. So I remember one pay-per-view, The Rock losing because the referee was somehow distracted or injured or something when The Rock bottomed him somehow. Something like that. I personally would go The Rock. I'm not huge on The Undertaker, really. I think he's played out. They really need to stop using him as he keeps coming back. I don't think his moves are that great anymore, just like a lot of the older wrestlers. But anyway, that's kind of beside the point. This is more of an all-time based thing where you would, you know, based on their best point, you know, at their best point, I would go The Rock. But as you know, I'm 0 for 2, and they went The Undertaker, so I'm 0 for 3 now. Everything that I say doesn't go. Wow, that is so interesting. So Goldberg and Lesnar did not make it past the first round. Some of your most powerful wrestlers. I know a lot of people feel like Goldberg is not that good. He can't work, whatever. I don't agree with that. I think he's very good. I'm not a wrestler. I've never had to deal with working with him, so I can understand their view. But this match, I'm not a huge fan of Sting or Hogan. I'm definitely not a fan of Hogan's in-ring wrestling, but I have a feeling that a lot of people would put him over, put him in the finals in this type of tournament. We're going to see what happens. And they put the 99 Sting over Hogan. That Hogan is a more closer to recent version. It's not the 89, 90 version, you know, where he faced the Warrior. It's not that version. It's a newer, later version. So, you know, now we have Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ric Flair. Now, this is a matchup a lot of people like. I think they've gotten a ring together before. I don't believe that they actually faced each other. I think they basically just, you know, they did something. I don't remember what it was. Even if they did have a match, I think they may have had a match, but Ric Flair was old. This is an 88 version versus a, whatever, 2003 version of Stone Cold, I'm guessing, because that's when he left. Somewhere around the early 2000s would be this version. But me personally, this is a hard one to pick. My biased opinion would tell me to put Stone Cold over because I just liked him a lot more. But in-ring performance, I don't really know. That's very close. We'll see what they say. And they got Stone Cold Steve Austin. I know this game here, they really love Stone Cold Steve Austin. So let's go over this tournament so far. So in the first round, you know, they put Stone Cold over Goldberg. And then they put the 1988 Ric Flair over Brock Lesnar, which to me, I did not agree with that at all. You had The Undertaker beat The Rock. I didn't agree with that. You had Sting and Hogan. I felt like that could have went either way. I think Sting is better in the ring. Let's go ahead and simulate this one. Is it going to be Sting or is it going to be The Undertaker? Now, I must say I am going to play the final match, but I'm going to let the computer play it at Hell's Coliseum. And, you know, I may talk you off of a cliff all the way through it. Not as a commentator, but just comments, you know. Now, who do you think would get over in this match in an all-time People have been talking about this matchup for so long. I'm still hearing people talk about these two wrestle. I think they had a match once. Maybe they didn't. I don't think they did. I think Sting faced Triple H in a match that was a complete waste of time, where Triple H hit him with a sledgehammer or something stupid like that. You know what? I realized I did not put Triple H in this tournament. So he and Bret the Hitman Hart didn't make it. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not huge on Triple H anyway, but I think some people might put him in it. But anyway, let's see what the computer thinks. I may even go Undertaker and, well, and they put Sting. The 99 Sting is going to be facing Stone Cold Steve Austin in Hell's Coliseum in a simulated match. And I'm going to watch the match, but I'm not going to control either one of them. And we're going to see what happens. And the winner will be crowned as the GOAT of professional wrestling history, heavyweight wrestling. I must say, these were all heavyweights. So let's get into it. Hopefully this game doesn't crash. This game has been crashing a lot. As you see, the loading is way faster when you do not use creative wrestlers. Custom arenas and wrestlers make the loading take a long time. Look at this arena. This arena is absolutely insane.
The Texas Rattlesnake himself.
One thing I didn't notice is that this ring is kind of based on The Undertaker. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of obvious, but they have his logo in the ring.
Will determine the King of the Ring tournament winner.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Stone Cold Steve Austin actually won a King of the Ring tournament once. So this is nothing new to him. But one thing I did not know about this arena is I didn't realize they had audience, and I didn't realize it was outdoor. First few times I used it.
Michael, DTA. Don't
Are they regular fans? What are they? Yeah, they're just regular people. But they're really far away. What was that noise? It's unfortunate that you can't hear the entrance music, because you know, it's a broadcasted YouTube video. If they don't allow that, you'll get in trouble. His opponent is the 99 version of Sting, which means technically this match could be a 99 match, as Stone Cold was pretty much his prime at that time. This match is for the greatest of all time heavyweight professional wrestling GOAT. You know, the GOAT. Whoever wins this will get the GOAT championship title. We're going to custom create a GOAT title. We might even put some sort of GOAT on there, like some decorated picture of a GOAT with some prestige on there, and give it to the winner of this match and crown them as the all-time heavyweight. Put your comments on this video and tell me who you know, which one of these wrestlers you would put on as the winner, or would you even use any of these wrestlers? Would you have somebody that didn't make it, you know, like Triple H or Bret Hart or somebody like that? I should do a simulated match of that, just because Bret Hart doesn't like Triple H in real life, so I think it would be kind of cool to use that. For those of you who don't know, Sting, I believe he turned 60 this year, so this match would be like 20 years ago, which would make him about 40, which is not bad. 40 is not bad.
The franchise of WCW, Sting. Just look into the singer's eyes and not much more needs to be said.
And on the opposite side is Stone Cold, ready to crack open a big can of you-know-what to get this match in the bag so he can start cracking actual cold ones. Hard to argue with Austin's hard-hitting roughneck style, which is
$1 million dream applied. Good. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Steve Austin.
Oh, snap suplex, very effective. Up and, oh, what a gut buster.
And there's the reversal from Sting.
I don't know if I should bother to do a women's
What a
version
bionic elbow.
of this video.
We've got to cover. Plenty of fight left.
I may
Still
do it.
seems
They
a
have
little early.
Russell's on here like China.
Bang,
They
nice
have a lot of older
contact there.
wrestlers.
And Steve Austin too quick that time.
I just don't know if it's really worth it, but I think I will.
Oh, incredible combo.
You know.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
With China, Lita, Trish Stratus. I don't really like. I guess you'd kind of have to put Becky Lynch. I don't
He's
really
in
care.
full
But
control now.
Charlotte Flair, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would even put her on there, but
Eludes the attack.
Oh, I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
Here it comes.
Power bomb.
It's moments like this that have made Stone Cold such a success over the years. Oh my God, right into the turnbuckle.
Like a lawn dart.
Fist press. Looking at it here.
1, 2.
Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
Well, you don't win 25 titles by accident. Sting's as tough as they come.
Wow, what a stunner by the
oh,
rattlesnake.
he just finished him off.
Good
Well,
night,
no.
nurse. Sting got the worst end of that stick.
Suplex.
Steve
Looks like a
Austin is
one-sided
on the
match, this
attack.
far.
And here comes the Texas Rattlesnake.
Shin breaker. Steve Austin. Pinfall attempt here from Sting.
Oh,
Steve
the lights
Austin
out
gets
on
the
him.
shoulder up and out.
Too soon.
I thought he was gonna have the bat in his hand and hit him with it or something. That would have been pretty cool.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
Here it comes. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Superplex. Up and, oh, what a gut buster. Oh, and it's Austin turning the tables.
Knife edge chop. Nothing fancy here. The Texas Rattlesnake is all business tonight.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. And Austin, Luther's cover. Is it enough?
This has been a one-sided match. Stone Cold
Near
Steve
fall
Austin
after
has
near fall
dominated
in this
Sting.
matchup here.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Steve Austin is looking for the ending of this matchup.
So it's like, according to this game, it is by far
Stone Cold
that Stone Cold
Stunner.
Steve Austin
So glad I bet
is
on
the.
him to
I don't
win.
know why he's not
Let's
going
see
for
if
any
it's really
pinfalls. That's
over.
kind of weird, but it just isn't.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Steve Austin. Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
Oh,
Nice
They should let you
job
do
by Sting.
backstage brawl tournaments. Not that that even makes sense.
Stinger splash.
Here comes an atomic drop.
Oof. Now it's Stone Cold looking a little easy.
He's not looking great, but never count him out. The end is near. Scorpion.
Oh,
Death
Sting
drop.
could be
For
making
a
a
while,
comeback.
Kenny do it here.
Oh my goodness.
1, 2.
And he kicks out.
Not
Not
even
yet.
close.
Stinger splash. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
Are you kidding me? A
What a
Stinger splash.
monumental win.
So there we have it.
Let's look back
Sting,
on the action from the last
a
match.
guy who I almost didn't even put in the tournament. He may have been the last guy that I would even pick.
Man, this was great.
Yeah, he's putting in the work.
I wasn't sure what was going on there. That was just a bad camera angle, but so there we have it. That is actually a little bit okay. Well, I guess anybody that wins this tournament, you can't really disagree with it, really,
Here is your winner.
because we all know how professional wrestling works.
That'll do it. Sting.
You know, from the
walks away with
standpoint
W.
of how they work and
Vigilante has
whatnot, but
claimed another victim. Sting wins.
The arena is still buzzing over that.
so there we have it. Your official GOAT is Sting of heavyweight professional wrestling. Again, I'm going to go over it again. You had Stone Cold Steve Austin and Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Ric Flair, The Undertaker, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, and Sting in the whole tournament. And Sting was number one in this thing. Incredible. Anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to do future videos like this.